Angie was his wife at that time, and later became a friend of mine in New York because her child, Zoe, used to play with my child, Zoe. So the two of them were running around. We had a track on it, and ABC wanted to run it on television at a midnight show of some sort. And they said, but we need to bloop it because he said some bad words, and there's talk about suicide, and there's a lot of stuff we can't put on the air. So we bloop it. So I told David, he said, tell him to bloop it as loud as you can. Make the bloop so loud that it'll knock people out. But what happened was, they had this system that they just initiated, which is, if you turn your track over to this, I don't know, it was an FM affiliate station, they would put an FM track in sync with the film. So you could hear it, you could hear a sync version of it on FM, whereas on your normal TV, you heard this loop version that ABC was, and that's what finally went out. And it was a great success. And eventually EMI distributed it, they still distribute it. But it was never meant to be a polished film. The thing about Bowie that was interesting to me was he was like a person who could, he was like in a chrysalis. He could spread his wings and fly around the room. He just could do it. He was so sexy. I couldn't imagine a guy making me feel so sexy. He had that effect on everybody. We were showing this film in our studio, and people were coming from all over the place to see it. And we took it up. We even took it up to Yale and showed it up there. So it's kind of had a hard time getting itself onto the earth, but I think it's really, I think it's an interesting film, and I know David likes it because we talked about it. Anyway, so that's the story, and I won't be here. If you have any questions, write them out on a $20 bill and say.